Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. And see again, I'm here to teach you English course Standard 3. So we are talking about Unit 12, The Baker's Dozen. So that the narrator, the baker, that his shop was the baker become poorer and his shop nothing was sold that Sunday Cholius any cookies. Then sadly he closed his shop and he went sadly to bed. Then that night he had a dream. That dream what? That he was he was a boy again, and one in a group of people of happy children, and in the middle San Natolius is standing himself, and he saw that the bishops he just came that with white horse which stand behind beside himself, and that horse it fills with gifts, and Natolius he just pulled one gift and passed to the another children's. Then the narrator too. But when Amsterdam noticed something strange, no matter how many presents Natolius passed out, there were always more to give. Then but the Van Amsterdam, but the baker, he noticed something very strange, that something went very wrong, that he saw that no matters that how many Natolius presents and how many Natolius passed out, there were always more to give. But narrator 3, in fact, the more he took from the baskets, the more they seemed to hold. Then he saw that he just more took from the basket, and he just see that more to seemed to hold. Then the Natolius narrator 1, then Natolius handed a gift to Van Amsterdam. It was one of the baker's own Saint Natolius cookies. Then after that the Natolius he passed one gift to the baker, the Van Amsterdam, and it was what? It was the baker's his own baker Saint Natolius cookies. Then narrator 4, Van Amsterdam looked up to thank him, but it was no longer Saint Natolius standing there. Then after the baker he took that Natolius cookies, and he just said thank to him, to the Natolius, but there was no longer time the Saint Natolius is standing there. Then narrator 2, smiling down at him, was the old woman with the long black shawl. Then the narrator 2, he just started to smiling at him, and that was the old woman with the long shawl. Then narrator 3, Amsterdam awake with a start, moonlight shone through a half-closed shutters as he lay there thinking, bakers, I always give my customer exactly what they pay for, not more or not less. But why not give more? Then after the Amsterdam, he just wake up from his dream, and that was the time of moonlight and the half shutters. He just think that because that I always give to my customers that exactly what they paid, not more or not less. But why I not give them more? Then narrator 1, the next morning, Saint Natolius day, the baker rose early. He mixed his gingerbread broth and rolled it out. Then after in the next morning, the Saint Natolius day started. The baker was in happy, and he just started to make the Saint Natolius dough with a bun, and then he molded the shape and baked them, and then after he just make a shape of Saint Natolius and he made them. The narrator 3, he iced them in red and white to look just like Saint Natolius, and the cookies were as fine as any he had made. Then after he just decorate with iced in red and white, just look like the same Saint Natolius. And then after his cookies was ready for that day, the narrator 4, Van Amsterdam had just finished when the door flew open. In walked the old woman with the long black shawl. Then after the Van Amsterdam, he just made that cookies and it was finished. After that, again the door is open and the old woman, she just walked inside of his shop with a long long black shawl. Then, woman, I have come for a dozen of your San Nacholius cookies. Then woman again asks that I have come here in your shop to buy a dozen of San Nacholius cookies. The narrator, too, in great excitement, Van Amsterdam counted out 12 cookies. Then, in excitement, that the baker he counted that cookies 12, added 3 and one more. And after that, he just give that old woman one more extra. Baker, in this shop, from now on, a dozen is 13. Then the baker told to the old woman, from today, in this shop, from now, a dozen is equal to 13, not 12. The next page 140. Woman smiling, you have learned to count well. You will surely be rewarded. Then woman in a smiley face said to the baker Van Amsterdam that you have learned to count well. So I will show that you will be rewarded from this. Then narrator 1. She paid for the cookies and started out, but as the door swung shut, the baker's eyes seemed to play a trick on him. He thought he glimpsed and the tail end of long red clock. As the old woman foretold, Van Amsterdam was rewarded. When the people heard it, he counted 13 as a dozen. He had more customers than ever. Then after the woman, she just paid the cookies and she just went out. Then the baker's eyes is like he just started in trickly. After that, he just paid also. Amsterdam was rewarded also. After that, the more people, if they heard that in his shop a dozen is equal to 13, then more customers have came in his shop. In fact, more than ever. Then Narrator 3, in fact, Van Amsterdam grew so wealthy that the other bakers in town began doing the same. Then the narrator 3 said that, in fact, the Van Amsterdam, he grew very wealthy, so that maybe the other bakers in that town, in that Dutch, they started to begin giving the same, a dozen is equal to 13. The narrator 1, from there the practice spread to other towns and at least through all the American colonies. Then from that time the practice it is started that a dozen is equal to 13. It is started to the other town also and throughout all the American colonies. Narrator 4, and this they said is how 13 become the baker's dozen. And then after they said that how 13 becomes the baker dozen. A customer common for over a century and alive in same places to this day. And a customer is, in fact, it's a real story, and a customer is what common in that over that century, and in fact many people alive in that same places to this day also. So yeah, your chapter is completed and it's a real story. I hope you guys have understood the chapter. It's interesting story. So your chapter is completed, book has also finished. So I'm going to give you few words so that you can write down the meaning from dictionary. So in your book you have already the 7 word meaning, so that you can write down word meaning from there. And I'm going to give you more words so that you can find out the meaning from dictionary. So your first word is clock, cloak. So write down the spelling. C as in car, L as in lion, O as in orange, A as in apple, and K as in kite. So your word comes like CLOAK, clock. Next is feast. Write down the spelling. F as in fish, I as in ice cream, S as in sun, and T as in tiger. So your word comes like FIST, feast. Next word is bear. So write down the spelling. B as an boat, A as an apple, R as an rose, and E as an ear. So your word comes like B-A-R-E, bear. And your last word is glim. So write down the spelling. G as in gun, L as in lion, I as in orange, I as in ice cream, M as in mango, and P as in potato, S as in sun, E as in ear, and D as in dog. So glimpsed. So your word comes like G-L-I-M-P-S-E-D, glimpsed. So only that much word is there. You can find out the meaning from dictionary and write down it in your fair copy. Again I will back to teach you Sasti. So please take care of yourself, your family. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.